What's up, everybody? How you guys doing out there on this fine Monday evening, baby? Seriously, no one sees those intros except for the people watching the playback. I don't know why I have to say it like that, but I feel compelled to greet you guys in that way. What's up? Howden Hollis, first one here, followed by Joe Mama. We got Cody in here. What's up, everybody? You know, I got to get a tweet out real quick because there's a lot to do tonight. Dearest and Marvel Champions. Let's see. I know what I'm going to say. It's almost, hold on. The new year is almost here. How about we start our New Year's yeah. How about we start our New Year's resolution early? Hashtag role model for the kids. P.S. I am now live. Okay. The new year is almost here. How about we start a New Year's resolution early? Tweet! Aspect ratio again? Are you kidding me? Why? Son of a... Did you actually post guide content? What? I know, right? Saw your video, hashtag justice for Venom the Duck. Hey, title of that video is favorite champion of 2019. Okay? Not favorite champion. Venom the Duck is still #1. Should be saying rip Medusa, because Man-Thing, honestly, I think Man-Thing took over Medusa's spot. Medusa was #1 for the longest. She got bumped to #2 with Venom the Duck. And now, pull the plug on that. I may have to restart OBS. Let's see. Oh my god. Why does it do this? Okay, be right back. Okay, and we're back. Took a while to fix it this time. I was worried that it was not going to be fixed. We are back. Professional streamer. Shut up, Miguel. Shut up, man. Hello, BG. Nice Man-Thing video. Kanga Jenga, thanks, man. Also, I bought a game where I'm a vacuum robot that controls a smart house, hacking it so no one can rob it. It's great. Roombo First Blood. Okay. Alright. Started planning yet? I have not, Hector. I have not. Dude, I've just stumbled upon Variant 3, and how can they make this quest so easy for Sentinel? I have 2 of them. Chris, you're in luck then, man. Yeah, Variant 3 should be real fun for you if you have 2 Sentinels. That's awesome. Hold on, man. My glasses are all kinds of dirty right now, dude. What is up? Was I grabbing the lenses with my armpits or something, man? I don't even know what happened. What the hell? My little glasses squeegee, which is basically just my shirt. Yeah, that didn't help. All right. Anyway, cutoffs. Sure. Let's look at some cutoffs, shall we? Here's what I predicted cutoffs were, and cutoffs, well, they were lower than that. They were lower than that. Hold on. Let's see. Round 1. Yeah, round 1, man. The cutoff was about 55 million, which, I don't know, man. That feels like a little bit of a fluke. So I'm I'm going to guess higher. Should I guess higher than that? Or should I just put it at 55? Maybe people will see the 55 and say, hey, only went 55. Let's go about 55 again. So, I don't know. I guess I'll say 55 again. But honestly, please go higher if you're going for Stretch Armstrong here, because I could easily see that score going up. It might not go up, but I could see it going up. Looks like the 4-star only went for 10 mil. I'm going to put it at 11, man. I don't know. And Cole went for about 2 million, and I'll put that at 2 million again. Okay. Yeah, man. We have an extra little curveball for this round of the arena because of the holiday. So we don't necessarily know how big of an impact Thanksgiving had on Mr. Fantastic here. We don't know how much of an impact the cyber deals had on scores either. So this one's a little bit tougher to guess. BJ, have you started planning it? Hector, I have not, dude. Nope. 0 plans, which I really need to plan because now there's a level up event and I can level up a champion. And oh, double level up. Skill advancement 2. Ooh. I don't know if I have a skill champion to rank up though. I mean I could rank up Massacre. Could take my 6-star Massacre to rank 2. Although I think we said that wasn't a good idea for some reason. Or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's go get started with some stuff here, man. I gotta check on AQ real quick. I'm constipated. Sup, Holmes? Sup? Oh, good. I'm glad somebody else is going in on this boss because, honestly, I am not looking too healthy right now. I helped out on the first boss, at least. So, BJ, are Mastery Cores going on sale during the anniversary? Probably not, but what you can do... Wait, what the... Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry. What you can do is you can wait till the gifting event and you can trade with someone else, and the cores, they're still gonna cost just as much. But the nice thing about it, you know, I'll do that after. Screw it. Let's just hit the arena. The nice thing about that is that you get bonuses. You get milestones in the gifting event. So you're still paying the same amount of units for the Mastery Cores, but along the way you'll get some catalysts, you get some gold. Actually, I think there are some units in the milestones normally. So you even get some of your units back, something like that. Hey, something I wanted to ask you, why do you not buy Cavs? I feel like they're the first crystal that Kabam has added for units that really do fairly consistently advance your roster, even 6-star roster. Well, I don't spend money in this game. I'm 100% free to play. I've never spent $1. I also do not accept gifts or anything like that. So, all the units that I have to grind the arena for, and the amount of arena grinding I would have to do to have extra units to spend on something like the Cav crystals, yeah, I am not going to do that. Absolutely not going to do that. I am just barely affording all of the things that I want to afford in this game, as it is, yeah, and I play arena a lot. So there's just no way. There's just no. I value like the special offers much more than I value the Cav crystals. Cav crystals, some people get lucky, absolutely, but most of the Cav crystals are junk. Most of them are garbage. Spending 300 units for a 3-star is not a good time. And even when you pull 4s and 5-stars and everything, sure, that's nice. And if I can guarantee a 5-star, then maybe I would spend 300 units. But a lot of times, they're 5-stars that you don't need. If you look at the actual odds on the Cav crystals of pulling the featured champion and stuff, it's incredibly low. People have popped open 500 Cav crystals in a single sitting, going for a feature champion and have not gotten that champion. Their value may not be as bad as some other crystals historically. I do feel like there is some truth to what you're saying, but compared to other things in this game, I still feel that they are a worse value than other things you could spend units on. Favorite thing of 2019 is playing, BG's favorite thing of 2019 is playing with his Man-Thing, spraying his special all over. It's true. It's true. I love it. The special too, it's got a nice long spray on it, and man, if you watch it, it's like Winter Soldier shoves his fist right into Man-Thing, and my Man-Thing just eats it. It's great. I don't know where I'm going with this. He spends his money on beans. I do spend my money on beans. Boo, give Man-Thing your generic. I really thought about awakening him. I have a Mystic. I have a Mystic Awakening gem and a generic, but I feel like I have to save the Mystic for Doom if I ever pull Doom. Otherwise, yeah, I feel like that just like we're not really a top prestige alliance per se, but like we wouldn't hate to get back there, you know. At some point, prestige is still somewhat of a factor for us, even if it's not the main factor for our rank ups. But Gloria, man, what's up, dude? Oh, someone asked about Star too. I saw Star. I think she goes to sleep a little bit earlier these days. At least she was trying to fix her sleep habits a bit. So I'm sure she'll be here some nights, and other nights, I mean, we all love Star, but sleep is more important. So I'm happy when she's not here, because then I know she's getting good sleep. And we just gotta do day streams. Nice, jealous of that Aegon. Talking to someone else. Got it. BG, I got Thing duped after buying offers. Was able to reach 15k today. Nice, dude. Have Sentinel, Corvus, and Blade as rank 5 and have Omega Red. Havoc Thing, Void, Sparky Magic. Can rank 5 2 champs. Any thoughts? Oh, Robert, that's a lot of champions. It's a lot of champions. If you still need to do Variant 3, Sentinel is always a strong consideration. I don't know what masteries you run. If you run Suicides, then I would. Wait. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's already at rank 5. My bad. Okay. All right. It's not that many champions. Wait. Sentinel, Corvus, and... Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you run Suicides or plan on running Suicides ever at any point, then Omega Red is the #1 champion that you could rank up out of those champions at least. If you don't want to run Suicides, I am a big fan of Void and Thing for both. Like, I don't know. I'm slightly biased because I don't really like Stark Spidey. Magic's playstyle I don't really find enjoyable, and I don't have a Havoc at a high level. So yeah, there's not much I could say to help really. You've got some good champions, some good options. Rank who you like, I guess. This is the worst advice ever. Black Seraphim sent it over too. Saying I suffer from recoil when I play with my Man-Thing. You're going a little too hard with your Man-Thing. You need to take things back a notch and turn off the Suicide Masteries, and then you won't suffer recoil damage. And then you could play with your Man-Thing as much as you want. Slap. Black Seraphim, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Also, I hear baby powder is helpful. Is that even true? I have no idea. Oh god. All right, we need to straighten this stream out a little bit. Talking too much nonsense. Wait, what arena am I in? Oh, that's right. There's 2 basics. I was like, why am I able to use 4 stars in this arena? I shouldn't be able to, but there's a good reason for that. Or not 4 stars, 3 stars. BG, I have Hood, Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket, Wasp, rank 2 to 3, Tech 3 to 4, Tech Gem, 4 to 5, Tech Gem, as well as 2 Awakening Gems, plus Suicides. Why can't I get a ghost? I don't know, man, but if you figure it out, please let me know. Because I would love to find out and get a ghost myself. Hi, Brian. Is Nick Fury worthy of a generic awakening? Nick's goal is 100% variance and explore 6.1. Nick Fury is not going to be super helpful in the variance. He's not a he's not an XL size champion for variant 2. Sure, his heavy attacks still be nice and helpful, and it's not like he's useless, but he's not going to be that powerful for it. He's not going to be that good for variant 3. And in variant 1, sure, he'll be great for the first chapter of variant 1, but the first chapter is also way easier than chapters 2 and chapter 3, so for variants, you want to focus on other champions than Nick Fury, I would say. So, even if we come to the conclusion that Nick Fury is worthy of a generic, you might want to wait and stall and rank up other champions to complete that content, and then open more crystals. Maybe you'll dupe Nick Fury naturally, and you could save that Awakening Gem. But is Nick Fury even worth that generic? That's the question. And that's a tough thing to answer. I think Nick Fury is a great champion. He's a great guy, okay? Your parents will like him. He's good with kids. Nick Fury's great. Man, I have a hard time saying whether he's worth a generic or not. I think he's really powerful. I think he's great offensively and defensively. Good in questing situations and stuff like that. I think my only hang-up about Nick Fury is that a lot of his damage is bleed-based. And there's a lot of bleed immune champions in this game. And some of them are the more difficult defenders and everything. I think he can be worth it. You just have to ask yourself, like, what's going to change for you when you awaken Nick Fury? This goes for any type of awakening, for any champion. You always got to think about, like, what is going to change? Are you suddenly going to be able to do some content that you were unable to do otherwise? Is this going to help take down difficult fights in Alliance War? Is it going to help save resource in Alliance Quest, get you through the monthly event quest, all these different things? If the answer is yes, then depending on what it's going to, how impactful it's going to be, then it's worth it. And if the answer is no, well then, like I said, you can go rank up other champions. Hopefully, after completing the variants with other champions, maybe you'll duplicate them naturally. He's like borderline worth it for me. I've always had a tough time with that one. With generic at least. With a class one, I do think it's more worth it. But a generic one, oh man, you look at all these champions in the game, and there's so many good ones these days. Jay Metz sending over $1. Thanks, dude. And he's reminding me I have to change this. Okay, there we go. But Jay, where's your last one at? Let me see. Last one is BG. Cyber Weekend was a success. Got 5-star Captain Marvel movie, 6-star Namor and the dupe. What? 6-star Namor and the dupe. 6-star Doom and the dupe. 6-star Morningstar dupe. 6-star Beardo. 5-star Claire. 6200. Captain Marvel 6200. Rank 5. Sons. Excuse me. Throwing up at the thought of even having all these champions. Just kidding. That was just the burp. Sunspot rank 5, Sig 200. Prestige is now 10,566. Jay, what the hell, dude? That was more than a success. That was a life-changing experience, I would say. What? Dude, especially the 6-star Namor and dupe and 6-star Doom and dupe. Holy crap. I mean, the rest of that's good too, but Jesus, man. That is nutty. Whew. Well, congrats, Jay. That's I hope the luck continues in 2020 for you, but hey, man, if it doesn't, just remember how good of a year 2019 was, all right? Whew. BG, how do you get Nexus Crystals? Nexus Crystals, they're only a limited time thing in this game, basically. So far, at least. There was premium Nexus Crystals from the featured store that you could buy with units. And then there was a 5-star Nexus Crystal that was available. Actually, it is still available right now, right? It bundled with the Odin's pack, which... I think that's going to be done with in a little less than 12 hours. 11 and a half hours, I think. What's a champion that's not considered a high-tier champion, but that you really like and have contemplated ranking up? I don't know if this one counts, but... I really like Massacre, and some people, and even myself included, I don't consider Massacre to be as strong as some of the super dominant champions in the game, but I'm considering taking Massacre up. So yeah, there's that. Oh no. Dun 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 dun. Did you just lick my head? Da-da-da! Blow up. Damn dog. Venom the Duck or Man Thing? Are you asking which between Venom the Duck and Man Thing? Why not both? I like both. I like both as champions. It would totally depend on the situation that you're in as to which is better, which you should rank. BGE, will you do Alliance War videos like you used to when the new season comes out? I have no plans to do Alliance War videos. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people liked them. I had fun making them up until a certain point. And War, I feel like, has just gotten worse and worse over time. And I don't want to harp on it too much because I've talked about it a bunch. I even made a video that's like an hour long, which doesn't even go over all the problems. It just goes over some of the core problems that I have with the mode. That I think are holding it back from the roots of it. But essentially, no, I no longer have fun with Alliance War. It's something I do just because some of my alliance mates like it, and well, I enjoy playing with my alliance mates still. So, but yeah, maybe if there's like a big revamp to Alliance War, then I would make Alliance War videos again. Tolga Arslid sent in over $2 saying BG last, please. All right. Let me see. Your last one is. Where is it? Hold on. Let me control F it. Last one is. Here we go. Hey BG, I rank 56200 my Omega Red and changed my masteries to full suicides. For my third rank 5, should I go with Awakened Ghost, Medusa, Ghost Rider, or Unawakened Hyperion, Stealth Spidey? My other rank 5 is Blade. The best champion to go with, if you just change your masteries to suicides, is definitely Ghost. But, it comes with a but. And a big old butt too. Like a butt that's just been... the owner of that butt's just been eating donuts by the box, by the crate. It's a big old butt. Ghost has a very particular play style. And some people don't like that particular play style. Some people aren't comfortable with it. And I think most people are not comfortable with it right away. It is something different. Just like anything different, it takes some time to learn and adapt to. But some people just don't enjoy it and don't want to learn and adapt to it, and that's fair. If you do not like Ghost's playstyle, then do not go with Ghost. But she is the best out of the bunch. Let me see if I... Hold on, let me read this again, see if I can give like a second recommendation if you don't like Ghost. Awaken Ghost, Medusa, Ghost Rider, or Unawaken Hyperion Stealth Spidey. I would say Medusa is probably your next best bet. Although, I mean, actually maybe it's Ghost Rider. That's tough. It would be between Medusa and Ghost Rider for sure. I mean, if you're using Blade... like, I know, like, Blade isn't the most suicide-friendly champion ever, but he's not totally bad with them, and hits really hard and all that, and if you have Ghost Rider on the team, supporting him, and plus Ghost Rider has that immunity to bleed and all that, yeah, I would say between Medusa and Ghost Rider, I'd personally, I'd probably still go with Medusa myself between those two. But I could also see Ghost Rider being a valid option. But yeah, Ghost. If Ghost is like a mile ahead of those champions if you're comfortable playing her, or if you will take the time to get comfortable playing her. PG, would you please do a video on suicide masteries, the best champs, and a breakdown of how they work and the pros and cons of suicides? Well, I have already done those videos. Maybe not necessarily the best champions to use with suicides, but once you understand how the suicide masteries work, you can kind of, you know, basically it's just champions with immunities and champions that don't rely on the special 1 and special 2. I mean, the special 2 is not even as bad. It's like the champions that rely on spamming special 1, like Void. Void is like the worst case scenario. You want to spam special 1 with him. He's like a slower build-up champion, so the fight goes longer. Your debuffs dealing more damage to yourself, and he's not bleed or poison immune. So yeah, he's like one of the worst case scenarios. But I have done videos breaking down exactly what the suicide masteries are, how they work. All different types of things with them. You just got to hit that search button. Go to my channel, hit the search button, just type in suicide masteries. Whole bunch of videos will pop up. Your Alliance War vids help the community, even though I agree it sucks. I mean, they helped me too. I learned a lot by making those Alliance War videos, watching my own playback. I think that's one of the best ways you can learn when doing anything. Is just watching your own performance, because you can't gauge it as well, like in the moment. You know, you can't see every little mistake that you made. You know, it's just very helpful to like study the fights. I'm glad that they helped a lot of other people as well. I hope they did, at least. And I just can't do it anymore. Not for Alliance War. Like, I don't despise it on that level that I like can't even think about war or something like that, but I dislike it enough that I just can't make videos on war anymore. I really did enjoy like the commentary part of it, and I don't know, just explaining, like I like explaining my thought process on things, so I enjoyed that part of it. But it's just war is just not fun right now. And yeah, if like I said, if they make war better, if they revamp it, I'll return to making videos on it, but for right now, no, I don't even record them. BJ might be attempting my first Labyrinth run right now. Ooh, Swaggy Spoadster. I don't have the map of the easy path, though. Just beat Ms. Marvel. Do I take that Science Champ or go around them? This is my furthest yet. You basically just go all the way around the outside of the map for the easiest path, if I remember correctly. If you just beat Ms. Marvel, the Science Champion, I think you'd be cutting in to take the Science Champion. I think that's Abomination. If you have a Poison Immune Champion with you, you could knock him out if you want, but otherwise... Or I mean, there's someone to deal with poison. It doesn't have to be necessarily Poison Immune. Like Aegon crushes it, but... Who are you in there with Swaggy Spoadster? I'm not even sure which champ you're bringing. War, what is it good for? Not for making YouTube videos. Yeah, kind of, Steve. I mean, people still like those videos, so kind of it is still good for making those videos, but I just can't do it. Oof, I'm avoiding that mess using Sparky and Blade with Ghost Rider, Miles, and Vulture Team. Okay, well, people have done that fight with Blade. Quite a few people have done that fight with Blade, but it can sometimes be a hassle from what I've seen. So, I is Stress Bean. Oh, Star. I saw your tweet. It seemed like you're stressing a bit. Pretty soon, this will all be behind you. You'll be all graduated and, I don't know. I got no advice. I've never graduated anything. I graduated the 3rd grade once, and they gave me a pizza party, and I ate hot dogs. I don't know what this is like, but you got this. Not high school? I mean, I graduated high school, yeah, but I don't know. Might as well have been 3rd grade, as far as I'm concerned. 3rd grade was more difficult, you know. Pull the 5-star Ronin. Does he have any uses aside from heavy buff nodes? He has a good synergy with Black Bolt. I think that's pretty much it. Nodes that have lots of buffs, or champions that have lots of buffs too. It doesn't have to be nodes specifically. Just if the enemy has lots of buffs, and then that synergy. For the smaller kids, better for stomping. Oh my god. The final that stresses me out is the 12th. V4 comes on the 11th. I must avoid all internets from 11th. I know, like. Oh, goodness. Avoid all internets. That's impossible. Alliance War was the best and the worst. Funnest times in the game were on teams when all 30 have similar skills and dedication. Worst was with lacking leadership, a mix of skill sets, and unwilling participants. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. It's very high highs and very low lows with Alliance War. My issues with War are different. Again, I don't want to harp on it too much, but like leadership-wise, alliance-wise, for Loki, the guys running this alliance, they've always been great. I've been very lucky to be part of this alliance where these guys, they're just awesome. You know, they're awesome at what they do and everything. It's more of the core game mode itself. Just having issues that I already rambled on for over an hour. Or how long was it? Yeah, it was over an hour in that video, I think, right? So no need to do it again. Last two, please. Yuki, what's up, dude? Hey Brian, any suggestions for Acid Wash Mysterio in 6.3.3 aside from Man-Thing and King Groot? Do you think Omega would work? I don't really think Omega would do so hot, no. Your best bet, if you don't have those champions that can armor break and poison, your best bet is to think of the fight as like a Labyrinth of Legends fight, where You're good, BG. I wasn't referring to 4 Loki. Oh no, I know you weren't. I was just extra sharing that, I guess. But anyway, think of it as a Labyrinth of Legends fight, where the opponent has a crazy amount of health. Because if they're reducing all that damage and everything, yeah, I mean just multiply their health by 10 or whatever. But there's no safeguard. Someone brought up that Proxima could be useful because of that. If Proxima's special hits by if Proxima could hit for over 1 million on her special 3 when all built up and everything, even when the damage is reduced down to, what is it, 10% that you're dealing? I mean, that's still a lot of damage. Or, I mean, just have like an endurance style fight with other champions that you can build up and everything. That's kind of to the best of my knowledge, at least, that's really the only option outside of having like the very, very specific counters for that fight. And Yuki, thank you very much for the 5, dude. I was reading your messages before you sent that. So you didn't have to send that, but it is much appreciated nonetheless. Thank you very much, dude. And Nico becoming a member. Wait a minute. That's not a new member, though, is it, Nico? You've been a member, right? I think. Am I losing it? I can never tell because of the way YouTube does not tell me these things. Doesn't keep track. YouTube, my memory, it's not the greatest. But Nico, I'm pretty sure, has been a member before at least. Either way, Nico, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Oh, you're saying nope, this is my first time, BG. Please be gentle. What? Dude, I could have sworn. Huh. I think that happened recently, too, with someone else. I've donated lots, but never remembered. I guess that's what it was. It was the same thing with somebody else, where they've donated before, but not a member. Well, Nico, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana, along with all these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to, including the pineapple face, the banana face, the Gunther's Flarpa, Lola Spooky, and even the banana sad face. Thanks, dude. And Mark Campbell sent in over $1 as well. Where is your last one at? Last one is... here we go. Hey BG, I am mutant weak. I can potentially rank 5 Emma Stone, awaken Sig 120, or Domino unawakened from rank 3. Can't awaken her / other potential mutants. Use Emma and AQ, but Domino better? Question mark? Or wait. Hold on. Let me load in my next set of champions here, because we're gonna have to think on this one a little bit. And I wanna keep things moving in the arena, especially with 5 arenas. And then I'm also farming potions on the side a little bit right now. Okay. Let's think about this some more. I can potentially rank 5 Emma, Sig 120, or Domino, who's unawakened from rank 3. Can't awaken her / other potential mutants. Use Emma and AQ, but is Domino better? Or wait. Well, first thing is that Domino does not need to be awakened. So it doesn't really matter that you can't awaken her. Offensively, Domino does not need to be awakened. If you're using Emma Frost in Alliance Quest for her immunities, well, Domino can't really help you there, and it probably is a good idea just to just to rank up Emma, just to help you get through AQ a little bit easier. Reduce the resource cost there. If you're not using Domino for her immunities, then I do think I think more people enjoy Domino than they do Emma Frost. I'm a little bit of an exception to this, only because I'm not really a fan of Domino. Her combo just feels weird to me, and she's a very powerful champion. Hits super hard, especially on like her special 2, or you get that critical bleed going. Sometimes she can stun lock. Like, she's super strong, but she always just feels a little bit funny to play to me. So I don't enjoy playing her because of that. And I would rather have Emma ranked up. But that's a completely personal thing. Like, if you polled the community and asked which mutant champion people found better, more fun, all that, people would vote Domino. There would be more people voting Domino than Emma, at least. But like I said, Domino doesn't really have the immunities, and if you're using Emma for her immunities, then I would go Emma. If you don't need the immunities, then personal preference between the two. Whichever you enjoy, and more people would enjoy Domino. But dude, thank you very much for the buck. I appreciate it. Hope that helps. What is this? To be honest, I've seen Shielk in action. I feel like you have to be very aggressive with her. Don't need to rush with stealth. And you can just launch special 3 to reset charges. Oh, talking to Robert. Okay. I feel like launching a heavy while champ is unstoppable is risky. Swatch Legacy's champion one shot with stealthy, and now I'm tempted. I think you do have to be aggressive on some level with Stealth Spidey, though, right? Because either way, there's I just got wrecked. Either way, there's a duration on the debuff, right? So I think you do have to be aggressive. I might be mistaken. I can't remember entirely how either of those champions work, to be honest. Like, I know the slow comes from the web cartridge, and I know the slow comes from the heavy attack and all that, but like, actually fight experience, I don't have much of it with those two champs. But I do feel like there's some need to be aggressive with both. BG, if you had to pick one champ that's been your MVP in item lists, who would it be? Oof, one champion, huh? I guess Omega Red. It's either Omega Red or Hyperion, I would say. I think I use those champions more than any others. Like, getting through the paths and stuff. Boss fights is different. The bosses, I've used different champions for each of the bosses. The first quest, I used Luke Cage a lot for the bosses. I think I also ended up using Omega Red for some of the kills too. But I would just use a champion like Luke Cage. Luke Cage worked out really well. The second boss was Mr. Sinister. And yeah, Hyperion put in some good work there, along with my other champions that can handle Caustic Temper. The third one, who did I use for the third one? I know it was Omega Red. Can't remember who I even used for that one. I think I used like Stark Spidey to get my cleanest kills or something, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I used a mixture of that, Hyperion, Omega Red. I think I struggled with that fight a bit. Fourth one was Kingpin. Ooh, I think Spidey was my MVP for that fight, at least. Fifth one, Mordo and Void. Sixth one, Sim Supreme for the champion boss. It's kind of interesting, just like, you know, the only reason I'm thinking out loud about these bosses is I realized it's kind of interesting that they all required me to use different champions, which is cool. A lot of the clearing the paths and stuff like that, I use the same champions. I use Hyperion and Omega Red because they're very sustainable while also packing a lot of utility to handle various nodes. But the bosses, I had to really change things up. It's pretty cool. 2 up. What's up, Roboto? So I might have used rank up gem instead of the tier 2 alpha in my overflow. Oh, Roboto, why? What? Why? Did you need it for other reasons? Did you not have like class callus or something? Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. I need to stop staying up so damn late all the time. Good morrow. Shark, I understand, man. Have a good one if you're heading out. He said 1 BG, not 18 champs. Yeah. Well, I named 2, but then I was just thinking about the boss fights. Hey BG, should I focus on getting Unawakened Nick Fury to rank 4, or on other champs, Domino, Archangel, She-Hulk, Infinity Man to rank 3? The only of those awakened is Infinity Man. Unawakened Nick Fury, huh? Well, normally I recommend ranking up, like taking champions to rank 4. Or whatever highest rank possible. Like, take your champions to the highest rank possible, rather than just getting a bunch of champions ranked up to not the highest possible. But Unawakened Nick Fury probably should not be ranked up that much over your other champions, and I'd recommend taking some of the other ones you mentioned up. Maybe that Domino would be good. I mean, all of them are fine. All of the ones they listed are fine, but I'd probably lean more towards like Domino or even She-Hulk. UGA opened a Nexus and had to choose between Omega and Blade. I have rank 5 Domino and Aegon, rank 4 Havoc and Spidey, so I went with Blade. Might regret not getting the Awaken on Omega, but new Blade was good. Nice, dude. Yeah, man, new champ's never bad, especially when it's Blade. That's a tough decision, man. I always wondered, like, those Nexus crystals, they're great, but I could see sometimes people, like what if the options are so good that you just can't decide? You're like, you're sitting there on the Nexus screen. You gotta like ask your, I haven't seen it yet, but I can imagine sitting on the Nexus screen, taking screenshots, asking your alliance mates like, oh god, what do I do? Can't decide between Ghost Corvus Omega, something like that, you know. Is BG going for Mr. Fantastic? I am not going for Mr. Fantastic, no. I got him last round as a 3 and 4 star. That's all I need. The 5 star, it would have been great to get him. It would have completed my Fantastic Four team at a 5 star or higher, since I have 2 of them as a 5 star and 1 of them as a 6 star. So that would have been really cool. And I think I debated down to the last second before the arena started. And I was thinking, man, if I got Mr. Fantastic, I could potentially see the Fantastic Four being helpful in the Abyss. I just got this feeling like the Fantastic Four are going to be helpful in the Abyss in some way. We'll have to see when it comes out if that's true or not. But right now I'm taking the gamble that it's not true. Because, yeah, grinding for Mr. Fantastic would not be good right now. I have to prep for 6.3. I have to farm potions. I have to plan out which champions I'm using, all that stuff. Just do not have time to do a grind. Can't decide between Falcon, Groot, and Iron Man. Yeah, Hector, that's rough, dude. What are you going to do in that situation? They're all so good. Hola, Frojo, what's up, dude? Assuming you're not going for Silver Surfer either. That's correct. Silver Surfer, I am absolutely not going for. He's got super high prestige, super hyped up champion. No. No way in hell. I'm not even going to have the units. My units, they're basically going to be done for. When Silver Surfer comes, I'll probably have... I don't know, I want to say like 3,000 units, and that would not even be enough for me to... Even if I put every unit I had into it, every single boost, all that stuff, I probably would not even be enough. Brian, what happens to games in the very long run as complexity and the number of characters increase? How does the dev balance everything out? Is there a point where it becomes too difficult to manage, or does the old just get replaced as the new as we've seen in MCOC? It's complicated. I see it as like a little bit of an adventure, and I'm kind of just along for the ride since I'm not part of the devs who have to make these tough decisions to keep the game running long term. I'm kind of curious to see what they do about it, but it's complicated. With other games, there's always power creep because it just it has to be. There has to be some form of power creep where, power creep, it just means like as time goes on, stronger and stronger things get released. If you're playing like a hack and slash RPG game, right? The deeper you get into the game, the stronger the weapons and armor that you find. Otherwise, why would you keep going? Same thing in this game. Why would you go after new champions? Why would new champions even interest you in the slightest if they're not at least a little bit stronger than the old champions? So yeah, the new replaces the old. It's just the cycle of life in games. But as far as like how Kabam balances everything out, well, they don't really. There's no way to achieve like perfect balance. I do wish that there was a little bit more of a balance in this game, or maybe just less of a. I don't necessarily want every champion to be equally powerful. That goes against what I just said has to be, right, with like power creep and everything. I hate when champions are too strong and they just kind of dominate every conversation. Makes the game less interesting for me there. But Kabam, this being a free-to-play game, I don't think they have as much control as they would like over balancing the game. If they release something that's too strong, they really can't change it, or else everyone is going to be super pissed. No one is going to trust giving their money to Kabam again, thinking that, well, they'll just do this again. They'll just release something super strong to get everyone to spend and then nerf it afterwards. So they need to do that as infrequently as possible. They've had to do it sometimes, and in my opinion, it has not been enough. I would like to see more nerfs, but yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. That's the type of question where I bet like you could sit down and have a conversation with like the people in control of that stuff at Kabam and probably talk for hours about like some of the problems, some of the challenges that they face and how they go about handling things. Same for other games too, not just this one, Pete, what's going on, dude? Been troubleshooting my interwebs for the last 3 hours and got nowhere. Well, that sucked. Also, Brian, please convince me not to awaken Ronin. Maybe you should awaken Ronin, Pete. How many units do you think it'll save you? How many revives do you think you'd have to use in that fight? Just in that one fight, let alone if there's others there. I could play Man-Thing style. Pete, did you see my video on Man-Thing? You could play Ghost style. Wait for... Oh, well, never mind. This guy's super passive. Yeah, he's too... I mean, yeah. He's just too passive because it's the frickin' infinite streak. There's like a way to play, not exactly Ghost style, it's a pseudo Ghost style. With Man-Thing. It's great. Nerf Man-Thing? I know, he's so OP. Nerf Man-Thing back into the swamp. Yeah. Hell yeah. No mercy. Not into the comics, but I do think some people want some champions for comic reasons. So I think that will always help this game for when they release new champs. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But we've seen even some of the really popular characters like Torch. When Human Torch was released, the hype levels prior to people seeing gameplay were approaching like all-time highs with Human Torch. And then people saw the gameplay, they were not impressed, and people just didn't care. There's definitely some fans of the comics that just want a character because that's their favorite character. But when it's so difficult to obtain characters in this game, when it costs so much money to try and get the character through the crystals, or to put in a hardcore grind to get them from the arena, it doesn't matter how much you like a character from the comics. You just sometimes have to say, well, there's other characters, or, you know, like, you just there has to be, that can't be the only reason, you know. Does he do the block unstoppable thing? Yeah, you could do. Yeah, if you like, he's unstoppable on his heavy attacks, Pete. So I just block. I just stand there and block, and I take a medium hit, and then as soon as the medium hit connects into my block, I immediately load up a heavy attack, as if I was like phasing that medium hit and then countering. But instead of phasing, you know, I just go unstoppable with a heavy. Is you going to be saving your battleships for gold boost, or are you going to be popping arena crystals for a chance at extra units for Legends run? I'm going to save it for the gold boost, but if mid Legends run I decide, oh crap, I'm out of units, I need more, well, then I'll be popping them. He's got 5-star Venom the Duck. Nice. Very nice. Killmonger can be played ghost style-ish. Yeah, I remember watching you play. You had like one clip from Killmonger, but I'm still not sure how Killmonger works just because I don't have a high level one. Man-Thing or Colossus? Probably Colossus. They have different purposes in this game for sure. But Colossus, one of the most important things that you can have in this game is just immunities. And Colossus has more immunities, therefore Colossus better champion. It's not quite as simple as that in this game, but it is close. It's close. More immunities, better champion. My original question is if Stealth Spidey 6 stars worth rank 2 BG. That's what Robert and I were talking about. Well, in my opinion, he's not, but that's just my opinion. You know, Legacy really likes Stealth Spidey. Other people like Stealth Spidey, but you know, I know some Alliance mates that took theirs up to rank 5. They've used them a bit in Alliance War. I'm not sure how much, like where else they've really used the champion, and the champion has had mixed results in war. He's super glass cannon. I don't know. Yeah. I think it's up to you. I mean, if you, I don't think he's worth it, but it's a lot of these champions. It's gonna come down to personal preference, and if you really like a champion, if you think that they can do a lot for you or something like that, then sure, why not? But To me, that feels like you're forcing a 6-star rank up just because you got a newer champion as a 6-star, you know? Shouldn't think of it that way. Should be thinking, how is this champion going to help me? I'm about to invest all the resources in the world. I'm about to invest 3 tier 5 basics. How is this champion going to help me? Is that champion going to help you? I don't know, man. I don't think so. BG is 10.5 prestige considered decent. 10.5 prestige is considered very good. Not decent, it's considered very good. Very, very good. It depends. It's all relative, though. So if you're talking about top 10 to get into a top 10 prestige alliance, then 10.5 is subpar. But I mean, top 10, like what's the? That's such a minor. It's such a small amount of the player base. 10.5 though is got to be up there in like the top 0.5% of the entire player base or something like that. You know. Also, this 5-star Mr. Fantastic is going to be handy for some bosses. Wait, Pete. Oh, yeah, you did. You got Mr. Fantastic with what, like 1 crystal or something? Dude, I almost went for him today. I think he's cool. Alright, you said after Special 1 you get unstoppable charges, so when they hit your block you go unstoppable. Oh, okay. Get the charge. Okay, got it. How do you get so many units? Basically what you see me doing right now. Just by playing the arena. I put in a decent amount of time in the arena every day. It averages out to be like 3 hours a day in the arenas. What about 10.2? How decent is that? It's good. I don't know where that lands in terms of like the player base, but it's good. You think I need to rank up my champs or grind on upgrade other champs from the arena? Wait, what? You think I need to rank up my champs or grind on upgrade other champs from the arena? I'm not sure what you're saying, but the more champions you have for the arena, the more points you can get. So, if you're able to rank up some champions for the arena, that's always a good thing. Oh, you bought a ton of crystals? Wait, did you? Who got someone in the alliance got Mr. Fantastic with like 1 crystal, I thought that was you. I guess not. Made 2 5C5 rank ups today, AA and Aegon. I saw that, Pete. Yeah, I actually saw that today. That's awesome, dude. I'm sure those are going to come in handy for your run. BG, I'm struggling with ISO. I'm trying to grind arena, but work doesn't allow me to do much. Any tricks that you can provide to get ISO/dupes sooner otherwise? Not really, man. I mean, you know, it all just comes from duplicating champions from crystals, right? So the only ways to get crystals are either to play more or to spend more. You don't have to just, you know, you get crystals from other sources than the arena, but the arena is like the ultimate repeatable game mode, you know. But, you know, of course, you know, still make sure you're doing the monthly event quest, the side quest, stuff like that. But then, yeah, once that stuff is done, the arena, that's pretty much it. I think a lot of people struggle with ISO. I struggle with ISO myself. You are not alone, certainly. My alliance told me to take up Punisher 2099 and Rocket, but I followed my heart and went with Corvus and Omega. Wow, your heart is lame. I feel they are underrated. You're right. Punisher 2099 and Rocket are underrated. Oh, one last thing about ISO. Although I try my best to personally not buy crystals with my units, that is an option. You don't technically need to spend money per se on Cavalier crystals. They are expensive, so a lot of times it is with bought units, but you could also grind for those units and just, you know, hope to duplicate some 4- and 5-star champions with those, just so you get more ISO. Don't think I even posted screenshots. Of your rank ups, are you saying? Or of the Mr. Fantastic poll? Because the rank ups, I saw you put something in the Alliance chat saying saying that you ranked someone up, and it was in the and then I looked in the feed. That's how I saw for those guys. Mr. F, maybe I did. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, man, I have no idea. There were so many champions pulled in the last few days. It's bonkers, man. Man thing is so cool, BG. Hell yeah. He absolutely is. Thanks for the tips. No problem. BG just got 5-star Ronin. He's at rank 3 already. Thoughts on him? Ronin. Talking about the skill Ronin here for those not reading the subtle spelling difference between the two like I am. Ronin, I don't know. I found him to be kind of cool, but just kind of cool, and that's about it. I didn't find him to be anything too special. He's the type of champion where, like, this might sound stupid, but he's good until you get someone better. Right? Like, you could say that about every single champion, right? Oh yeah, this champion's good until you get someone better. But I don't know, for Ronin, like it really feels that way. Whereas some champions are just like, oh no, this champion sucks, you know. But Ronin, like, he's decent. He can fill in the gaps if you don't have someone like Blade or Nick Fury or something like that. Some of these skill champions that cause bleed. He can fill in some of the gaps there, but I just don't think he's all that powerful. Hey BG, I got a 5-star magic today. Congrats. Good stuff, man. Got that magic. But you think this game hates me? I have five-star Mystic Awakening gems. Holy crap. Sorry, man. I don't mean to laugh. Opened 20 calves each for Doom and Clairvoyant. Still haven't gotten them. Oh, man. That's brutal, dude. 20 calves each and didn't get them with all those Awakening gems? Oof. Well, hopefully you pull them soon, man. That sucks that you're not able to get them right now. Hopefully you pull them soon. BG, only fighting reason why I was even considering rank 2 stealthy is I don't have any options against auto block or unstoppable champs. Okay. I mean, Stealth Spidey might still be good at rank 1, depending on which fights you're doing. And if he's not good enough at rank 1, well, sometimes we rank things that maybe aren't considered like the most optimal thing, but if it's what needs to be done to get the job done, then hey, it's what needs to be done to get the job done, you know? I'm thinking about rank 2ing some champions that I wouldn't recommend other people rank 2. Or in the past, I thought about rank 2ing Nebula, especially when I first saw that there was like some shock node in 6.3. But apparently other champions are better. I still don't even know how those nodes work. But I was like, oh, there's a shock node? Well, I'll rank 2 Nebula. You know? So, yeah, I don't know. In the general sense, I still wouldn't do that Stealth Spidey rank up, and I would say probably just leave my rank 1, using my rank 1, but yeah. Could be worth it if you have the need for it at least. On the positive side, I pulled a Ghost back to back and took her straight to rank 5. Map 7 Dominator. Nice, dude. There you go. Wish you could farm Labyrinth for revives like you can farm Realm of Legends for potions. I wish you got anything for Realm of Legends, Pete. Even if it was potions. Even if it was like if it was just like a level 4 potion or something, you know? Like it just sucks going through a Labyrinth fight and getting nothing for it, you know? I did a little bit of Labyrinth today. I used Man Thing. It wasn't bad. What's your favorite champ nowadays? Venom the Duck, followed by Man Thing. I need to know how you play with one hand. So intriguing. I actually made a video on it not too long ago. I don't know, few months back now at this point. If you're curious, you could check it out. Hey BG, miss your face. What up, Doc McShotty? How you doing, dude? Struggle on who to rank up. One option is 345 Man Thing. Can you give me a quick rundown on why you ranked him? Where does he shine? Doc McShotty. I'm afraid I cannot do that with Man Thing. Actually, you know what? Just for you, I'm going to focus my energies into creating a Man Thing video while I'm doing this stream right now. Wow, 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 wow. Ding! Okay, the Man Thing video has just been posted. I did that just for you, Doc McShotty. You can now see a little rundown on Man Thing. What was that sound? That was me creating a video. Sounds dumb. That was probably just a crappy joke on my part, but in case it wasn't clear, I actually just posted a Man Thing video like 10 minutes before I started streaming tonight. So there actually is a Man Thing video fresh on the channel. I don't necessarily know why I ranked him other than for fun, though. So I mostly did it just cause it's fun. He's really powerful. I think Man Thing is actually very, very powerful. I'm using him unawakened, and he's still a beast. If I can get him awakened, oof, it's gonna be good. But I don't want to give him an awakening gem. I'll probably wait, see if I can get him out of the crystals naturally. Maybe I'll awaken him like if I want to save all of my crystals until after Silver Surfer comes out, and then pop open like my 5 stars at least. Save my 5 stars until after Silver Surfer comes out, and hopefully I just pull Man Thing naturally from that pack of crystals. But if I don't, maybe I will awaken him. I was this close to awakening him today. BGA here a lot of, I still don't know how that node works. I have the next few days off. Could meet at a Starbucks and review some stuff. I appreciate that, Cody, but I just need to take a look at it, really, you know. I just haven't put the time into looking at the nodes. I'm sure if I looked at it, I would understand. And I've got B Manny who just did his run, and he is going to share some things with me too and stuff. But yeah, it's just a matter of like needing to actually look at it to understand it type of thing, you know. It's not like I'm looking at it and then not understanding. B Daniels, and over 2. Thanks, dude. Saying tweet, tweet, sir. All right. I will check your tweet, tweet. And I will raise you a dolphin. What noise do dolphins make? Something like that. All right, hold on. All right, 1 5-star Nexus and 1 6-star feature. Was hoping for 6-star Warlock, but that is not bad either. Okay, 5-star Havoc and 6-star Elsa. Okay, that's pretty cool, man. I still don't know how Elsa works, but she's brand new. You got a new champ at least instead of one of the old duds in the crystal. Congrats, man. Brian, you can pull my man thing. Pete, I wouldn't dream of it. What's up, Dicer? You like him because he's beefy? He is a beefy boy. He's a very beefy boy. What's the best way to get a Legends title? I've tried Event Quest, but always fall short. Do I need to boost the entire time? Yes. Think about it like this. You're competing with other people. You're competing against other people. So, which do you think is faster? Boosting the entire time or only boosting some of the time? If you're boosting some of the time and your competition is boosting all the time, they're gonna leave you in the dust. You gotta find every little advantage that you can possibly get your hands on in order to reduce your time. You want to have the highest ranked champion possible, along with the right champion ranked up. You want to be max boosted. As much as, I mean, you know, for some of the quests, you don't even really need to be boosted if you're like one-shotting the enemies in the earlier parts of it, right? But for the harder parts of it, you want to be max boosted. You want to have the suicide masteries on. You want to plan out your run ahead of time so you're not sitting there thinking, oh, which path do I need to take? You want to be on a device that has fast loading times. That plays a big factor into it as well. If you're loading in and out of the fights, if it takes longer for you to load versus other people, it puts you at a disadvantage. Yeah, Warlock is going to rank 2 next, but going to try and dupe him while featured around, because why not, is my thought. Okay. Well, good luck to you. Depending on who you're legend running with boosts, won't even affect heroic, though. Fights with ghosts are one-hit fights. Yeah, exactly. And as far as, like, the best way to get a Legends title, that probably is the best way. Is doing the monthly event quest. There are other ways, but they aren't always that easy. Like, I mean, 6.3 was just released, and similar to how it's done for the monthly event quest, the fastest times are going to get Legends title. It's always speed. As far as I know, it's always been speed. I'm trying to think if there was ever been anything besides time. I mean, Realm of Legends and Labyrinth of Legends are slightly different. But really, it's still time, right? Like, those two are just like who are the fastest people to complete it. It's just that the fastest wasn't always a matter of hours or even days. .3 Legends will be easier. I mean, you know, sometimes I do think that. I try to think, like, the people who don't have iOS devices and they're trying to get Legends with Android, loading speed at least doesn't matter. So there's that in the Act Legends races. Loading speed is definitely not going to be... I mean, it definitely wasn't the factor in 6.2. That's for damn sure. It was like a multi-day thing. Multi-day thing to get Legends. So, but still tough. course, the content is much more difficult. Just pulled 6-star Havoc, but that was best choice from Nexus. Wait, what? 6-star Havoc? There's no Nexus 6-star crystal, is there? Did you mean the 5-star in the screenshot that you just sent over? I'm confused, B. Daniels. What you talking about, man? The 5-star Havoc was from Nexus. Yeah. So what was the 6-star from? Pulled 6-star 2 weeks ago or so. Okay, I see. I just misunderstood what you were saying. I thought you were saying that you got a 6-star from a Nexus Crystal. But you were saying that you just pulled the 6-star, and then the 5-star was from the Nexus. Okay, got it. Hold up. 8 people in our alliance don't have legends? Is that more than it's been? I feel like that's more than it's been. Also, Brian, how do you have so many more legend points than me? Beats me, dude. 5.4 maybe just gave a crap ton of points? Maybe. I don't know. I have no clue. I was surprised. I looked at the Legends leaderboard not that long ago when we were looking up the rank 3 dude. And, yeah, I was surprised to see that I was that high on the list. Which is not like, I'm not super high on it, but I'm like rank 145 or something like that. Which was surprising. How does Legend Run work for monthly quests? Is it all the difficulties? Nope, it's just Heroic and Master. Which is odd. You'd think at some point they would have moved on to Uncollected for the Legends, but they didn't. And it's Heroic and Master. And the second that you step foot in either Heroic or Master, the clock is ticking. And the fastest 100 people, once that clock is ticking for them, they get the Legends title. Or anyone, best champ at this point defeat a generic Awakening gem? There is no best champ. There is no single best champion. The best champion is the one that you have based on what you're trying to do in this game, along with other factors like what other champions you have and stuff like that. This is not the type of game that is that easy, where it's just like, oh yeah, you rank up, you awaken this champion because they're the best, and if you don't have that, well, this is the second best. It's not like that. You got to think about, if you awaken a champion, what is that going to do for your account? And sometimes it's not worth awakening any of your champions. Sometimes you're in a desperate situation, and you know, there's some temporary content that's only going to last for another few days, and you got to awaken a champion that is not even close to being a best champ or something. Brian, I'm kind of drunk and my throat is sore. Go Hawks. What's up, Abdo? How you doing, man? Sounds like you had a good night. Who has a rank 3 6-star? I don't remember his name. I think he's like rank 237 or something like that on the Legends leaderboard. Something like that. So it enters you automatically, or do you need to register or be Cavalier or something for Legends title? It just enters you automatically. Basically, we're just by doing Heroic, you are like just entering Heroic. You are already entered. Every month that you've tried to do the monthly event quest, you've been entered, sort of. I mean, I guess it's probably once you complete it. Even if it takes you like 2 weeks to complete it, well, you know, you're entered. You're just not going to be fast enough for top 200 or top 100 time. Actually, I'm sure there's some type of cutoff where at a certain point they don't count those times. You know, if it goes I mean, for the monthly event quest, if it goes beyond a few days, they're probably just like, okay, they didn't get it. Yo, 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 what's up, Lags? How you doing, man? Oh, it's 274 on the Legends page. Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to look at the guy, it's 274. I'm sick of living without suicides, BG. It's tough, man. It's tough sometimes. I'm really thinking about going suicideless for a little bit, though. You know what's crazy? Is I think I need suicides on for war. And most people, it's like, okay, during the season, I'm not going to run suicides. And then once the postseason hits, yay, suicide masteries again. And I think I'm going to do the opposite. I think I'm going to run suicides during the season. And once the season is over, then I'm going to take off my suicides. You still need dungeons? Lags, I only do dungeons with you, man. If I need dungeons if you need dungeons. If you already did them, then don't even worry about it. But I don't touch the dungeons otherwise. To be honest, I totally forgot there was dungeons even on. BG, I'm going to sleep before I spend more money on this game for crystals. See you in manana. Alright, dude. Have a good one, man. The times now are around 1 to 2 hours, mostly sub 2 hours for Legends runs. You're a little off on that. It's about 3 hours. A little over 3 hours for a Legends run. Is the cutoff. Some people are able to do sub 3 hours. BG, I had a pew pew. I wanted to buy piece by piece and build at tax time, but then Black Friday sales made me order early. I should get the rest of my parts tomorrow. Nice, Dicer. That's awesome, dude. Me and Yeet did a push, but I don't mind doing them again. You sure, man? I mean, if you want to do them for fun or something. But the artifacts for me is kind of whatever. I'm not really too worried about it, you know. Skill and Cosmic, huh? Man thing. You make my heart sing. What's up, Captain Bay? Hashtag Beard Gang. Is this a Bay raid? Captain. Thank you. Bit of a late night stream for me, but I just finished up Chapter 3 in Variant 1. I just got Chapter 2 left, then it's done. Nice, dude. Chapter 3 is crazy. Way to take it down. Is that how you spell mañana? I'm not sure, but I know that the N has the little thing on it. It's weird. It's weird without it. It looks like a banana with an M. All right, let me hide the cutoffs for a moment. 4. You got it. BG, how to get Legends title and what qualifications are needed? Oh man, you might want to look back. Like, I hate to tell you this, but I just talked about it a whole bunch, literally 10 minutes ago. If you rewind the stream 10 minutes, you'll hear all about Legends. Essentially, it's like it's most of them are time attacks for the monthly event quest. It's heroic and master. You got to clear them 100%. The time starts as soon as you enter one of those two quests, and the fastest 100. Get it. All right, stun immunity and sadist. Okay, no worries. Easy stuff. Black Widow, don't start evading on me. You know I don't like it when you evade. Don't like it one bit. Evade this. Oh crap, she did evade that. I shouldn't have taunted her. Tilde is the name of it? Yeah, I kind of thought that's what it was. What a team. What a team. Trying to 100%, 5.2. Would Hawkeye be the best option for the collector? I don't know what champions you have. Hawkeye in general is not the best. No. He's not bad. He's okay. But there are definitely better champions for that fight, I would say. But he might be the best that you personally have. I don't know. I'm thinking of rank 4ing 5-star Quake for Korg in variant 2.1.2. He's a good champion to have. Quake. Minyana, everyone happy now? Oh, B. Daniels, you didn't have to do that. But I am happy, yes. I think after 6.4 they will have two 15K offers, one for 6.4, then one for completion. Probably not. I think it's just going to be the one, but who knows? It's Kabam, they could do anything. Alright, Electra. Let's make this quick and painless. You're not allowing me to parry stun you, which means this is not quick and painless. Because I have this stinking bleed debuff on myself. Just watch Man-Thing guide while I played with mine. Giggity. Did you try the Beardo/Doctor Strange synergy with him? Wasn't mentioned in the video. I actually did not try that synergy, no. That synergy I always find to be a bit underwhelming. But you are applying lots and lots of buffs, so maybe with Man-Thing, maybe it's better. Maybe it's not underwhelming. I'll give that a shot. Didn't I just fight this exact fight? Black Widow with these exact nodes? Is this a glitch in the Matrix? I'm terrified right now of what's going on. Except this one doesn't evade. No evades. Well, okay. BG, is Co-Obsidian worth a rank 5 as a 4-star? Probably not. Co-Obsidian, he takes a lot of damage. Takes a lot of damage. He doesn't have much in the way of survivabilities. Low block proficiency, no immunities, none of that stuff. He hits really hard. I don't know. I mean, I'm not... It's hard for me to say about Cole Obsidian, to be honest. A lot of people that I know who have tried Cole and haven't really liked him. A lot of people have super strong champions. And a lot of those super strong champions are, you know, they use suicide masteries for. And I wonder, you know, if you're not using a suicide mastery setup and you don't have someone like, you know, Corvus or Omega Red or Ghost or something like that, I wonder how good Cole is compared to other champions, because he's probably still like a really good champion. He hits super hard. It's just his survivability that's a bit lacking. So I don't know. He could, you know, he could be potentially be worth it. He's not quite as good as the hype for him was. Just because initially people saw those numbers and thought like, holy crap, this is ridiculous. Wait. There, you know, normally I'm the one asking for damage, or not damage nerfs, just nerfs in general. Like, dude, this is too strong type of thing. But I remember at the time when Cole was released, there was other people asking for nerfs actually. Funny enough, after it was found out that his survivability was so lacking, nobody wants to nerf Cole anymore. And then, yet Kabam actually is nerfing him. So that's the other thing to think about with Cole, is that this month we're going to hear more information about Cole. If he's going to get some type of balance adjustment, which I do think he's still going to get. Alright, Fisticuffs and Coward. Well, with Coward, I want to use Saberman. So, if you're thinking about ranking up Cole, I'd maybe just wait on it a little bit. This is the coolest node ever, I swear. The way this node works is I just have to mash block. And you notice I'm dealing damage by tapping block as fast as I can. But you got to be careful because he's completely unblockable. So I'm mashing block, but I need to pay attention and get out of the way of his attacks still. All right. Yeah, wait until they say what they're doing with Cole. Yeah, it's a good idea to wait if you can. BG, should I awaken 4-star Aegon or Blade? Oh boy. Blade. Don't have either as a 5-star. I'd recommend Blade. Blade has that regen and everything. Aegon, he's cool. He's a great champion and everything, but I don't know. I think as a 5-star, he's becoming more useful in like the Act content and Labyrinth of Legends, of course, maybe the Abyss. But as a 4-star, I feel like his abilities aren't as needed for that part of the game. I don't know. Duel and Coward, my favorite nodes, to be honest. Yeah, Hector. I agree with you, dude. I love them both. Duel scares the hell out of me, but in a good way. Coward doesn't scare. I mean, I guess Coward's sometimes scary. If you're in a deep room, then man, unblockable with a champion that has like 20k attack. It's pretty frightening, but it's also pretty fun. Wish I rank 5, Stark, Spidey, Magic, Voodoo, Ghost Rider, Guillotine 2099, Killmonger, Iceman, Quake, Void, or Torch. You gotta narrow that list, man. There's no way that you're trying to decide between all of those champions. You have to be leaning towards at least a few or something. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different champions. You gotta narrow that list. You're saying this will be your first rank 5? Which champion do you play the most at rank 4 right now? That should probably be your first rank 5. Just whatever champion you're playing the most. You've got some strong options in there, but think about this: the whatever first champion you take to rank 5, that's a new level of power. You know, you're gonna want to use that champion everywhere. It has to be a champion that you really like playing. And that's not necessarily something that I can tell you, because I'm not sure who you really like to play. Other advice that I can kind of say is that certain champions, while strong, they're not strong in every situation. And for your first rank 5, I think it's better to go with a champion that's a little bit more versatile in the game. Yeah, I don't even know who I would go with out of your list. I would probably personally go with someone like Void, but maybe I'd want more immunities, so maybe I'd go with someone else. I don't know. Personal preference, though, man. Guillotine 2099 is your new favorite. Go with Guillotine 2099. It's a good option. She has immunities. She's got damage output, and if you like her, go with her. Alright, next room. This is last room. I haven't even used Man-Thing yet. We gotta use Man-Thing. Let's Man-Thing it up. If he plays perfectly with Quake, I think rank up Quake. Yeah, Quake's not a bad option if someone's really good with Quake. But I would say you made up your mind. Honestly, I would go with Guillotine 2099. If it's your new favorite, she's got tons of utility, tons of usefulness in this game. Go with her. Don't think about it anymore. BG, you only have 12 minutes. Don't use Man-Thing. Excuse me? Excuse me, Abdo? Did you see my video? Man-Thing is a beast, dude. Sure, it's gonna be a little bit slower than Omega Red. Sure. It's still a beast. Oops. I kind of messed up. Oh well. Come on, bud. Pop that special. Yeah, boy. Oh, it's a projectile? Oh, that stinks. It's scary doing the heavy attack thing in this kind of content. Oh, that's right. I can't use my special 2 now. Oh, this sucks. I really wanted to on my special 2. Boo. No, I didn't see your video yet. I was at the sports ball thing, remember? Yeah, I remember. PG Man-Thing looks like a butt. I said it. Well, he does a little bit, I guess. If your butt looks like it came out of a swamp. Heavy assault, aspect of nightmares. Oh, I'm below 50% health. Or I will be. Son of a... He just has a thing for foliage. Boy, do I ever. Hey BG, Awaken Corvus or Medusa 5-star for the last chapter, variant 1. I have 6-star Corvus, 6-star Proxima, 5 rank 4 Gulk. I really need a Cosmic because I'm overflowing on 6 stones. Awaken Corvus or Medusa for the last chapter, variant 1. I don't know how, I can't remember how useful Medusa was in that last chapter of variant 1. Like, she was fine, but I don't know if I used her a whole lot even. No! I was not following my own advice from my video. See? That's why they have to be up against the wall to do that. If they're not up against the wall, it's not safe. That's about 500% heavy poisons. I know, man. The heavy assault would have been really nice. Next month's app icon is on Marvel Insider. Put in war chat and in TK chat. Okay. Lags, thanks for the run, dude. Did you show us how you delay attacks while playing Omega Red? Does it actually give more spores? It does give more spores, yeah. I don't know how to show you, though. Lags, dude. Come on, man. Family friendly. You guys believe this? Lags over here with a potty mouth, man. Wow, won't let me compliment your new Mystic rank 5? You talking about my man thing? Huh? He big. Yeah. I don't know what that means exactly. Oh, lags! Dude, come on. Legacy. Enough, dude. Enough. These... Look at this guy. You believe this? Just cursing up a storm over here. Probably saying the worst things ever. You know what this is? Here, I could translate this for you guys. Ready? This first line is, I am Canadian and everyone in America is stupid. Like, come on, dude. Just because you're from Canada, you don't don't have to insult everyone in America, lags. Left the dungeon party. Oh man. Lags, thank you for the run, dude. I appreciate it. What? Pete? You send out invites to everybody? Oh, man. Even the game thinks Man Thing is dirty. Oh, he's dirty, alright. He's very dirty. No problem. Thanks, Dungeon Buddy. Yeah. Alright. Let me check on AQ real quick. I want to compliment your Man Thing. Compliment received. I don't know how much I don't know if I could help against this Annihilus here, man. I fought the first one, so I don't feel bad about not fighting this one. Sort of. I still somehow feel bad. But I did my part. I did my duty. Oh boy, Ant-Man time, BG. Pray for me. Dude, Swaggy Spoadster. You're moving right along. You're up to Ant-Man already? Dude, you're almost on the home stretch right there, man. You're through some of the more painful fights. Well, I guess Magic's not really that painful if you have Blade, right? But for most people, that fight was a doozy. Okay. I think my BG's mad at me. I almost slept through AQ this morning. I know, Pete. I was thinking, they were like, dude, does anybody have Pete's phone number? And I was thinking, like, yeah, I might have Pete's phone number. And then I looked, I was like, no, I don't have Pete's phone number. It's going to give you a call. BG, can I see the nodes on the mini boss, please? Sure. Here's the nodes. 300% champion boost, 300% health, aggression, armor, sadist, defender gains plus 50% attack for each debuff on them. Soft guard, each block attack reduces block proficiency by 4% to maximum 80% reduction. That's probably the worst part. And then also opportunist, defender gains plus 10% attack for each buff on them. Actually, the sadist one is kind of annoying too if you're using champions that cause bleed or something like that. A lot of people end up using Corvus, so most of these things just don't even apply, except for like the soft guard. And then the global that we have today at least is brute force. This is my least favorite one. I kind of wish we run brute force on day one, but we don't. I hate brute force, man. It's a big old butthead node. Doesn't matter as long as you run it on an early day. Now Taters has your phone number? Okay. BG, does anyone bring Sim Supreme? I don't think so. I think I tried Sim Supreme on the earlier days, and it, like when the map first got updated, it wasn't that good. Special delivery is way worse than brute force for certain paths. Probably not for my paths though. for my paths, special delivery is fine. Special delivery is yet another reason why Hyperion is getting stronger as time goes on. I swear, dude, like, Hyperion, he started out as a good champion. But over time, all of these additional nodes that get added, they just make him better and better and better. Because he has that natural power gain, he gets to a special 3 without having to deal more than 15 hits. It's incredible. He's so good. But okay. All right. I don't really want to go back to the arena. I've been stalling. I don't know if you guys can tell. After the dungeons. So, you know what? Let's just spin out 5 of these, man. And call it a night after maybe getting lucky with a 4-star. Just ain't feeling the arena right now. Already put in some rounds today. Good enough. Probably not good enough, to be honest. I need to do more. But oh well. Beat the champion, 6.2 boss with him. He's good for the last 10%. He's okay for it. I can't say... Oh, I thought that was going to roll over. I personally haven't found him to be better than some of the other options out there, but he can certainly do it. Brian, I've changed my mind. I agree. Omega better than Namor, but only slightly. Okay. Over time, lags, the mountain of evidence will build the case will be made that Omega stomps all over Namor. Stomps him into the ground. No, Namor's good. They're both good. But yeah, I do like Omega better. BG, is there any other science champ worth awakening besides Infinity Cap and Thing? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even say Infinity Cap is the best one to awaken. Void is one for sure. Let's see, what other science champions are there? I guess Mr. Fantastic is a new one. I think he's worth it. I'm forgetting some of the other science champions in the game. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe those are all. There's a bunch of good science champions that don't need their awaken ability, like She-Hulk. I don't think I don't know how much Spider-Gwen needs it. Probably doesn't. Colossus is better than Omega? Whoa. Whoa. Loki over everyone else? Hey, Cap, I had some fun using Loki during the testing stream last night. The synergy with Mr. Fantastic for Mystic Champions, it helped a bit to keep the curse active with Loki and get those big special 2 bursts. It was actually pretty fun. By having fun, were you just letting him die? Because that is fun. Not exactly. You wanna do it real quick for like 2 minutes? Not even 2 minutes? Okay, maybe 2 minutes. I'll be quick though. I'll be quick. Let's ditch those guys. We could ditch this guy too. Pull in Loki. We need Diablo, who you have. Because Diablo extends the duration of Curse for Loki. +6 attack too, nice. I need... Thor Ragnarok. Oh, is my Thor Ragnarok on defense or something? I'm like, where's my Fraggle Rock? Okay, fine. Let's grab the 4-star version. And then I think Hela too. Okay. Brian, you still have an Awakening Gem Crystal, right? Pop that thing. I do have an Awakening Gem Crystal, yeah. Let's go ahead and activate this. I don't think this one is necessary, but neither of these are really necessary. But okay, let's use Loki. Let's Loki it up. Oh man, look at that power just going through the roof. Through the freaking roof. Gotta use one special one. Now I'm gonna use a special 3. Whew, barely got the extension there. Seriously, I do not need to extend those. I need to get the curse going. I need to do heavy attack after this. Then we can start throwing the L2s. Okay, actually I want to do this. Launch that. Followed immediately by the L2. Watch him chunk down. Oh, yeah. Chunk it. Refresh it. Twist it. Pop it. Pretty cool. You know, it's nothing mind-blowing, I would say. That's fun. Man, I am barely ahead in this fight. With all the recoil damage I'm taking. It's not good. Also, no. No, no! I was trying to keep the curse up. I don't want to play this anymore. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. So what is the Mr. Fantastic Synergy adding? It gives me some power back. When you pop specials, you regain 5% of the power spent for each unique special attack used in the fight. So you use special 1, special 2, special 3, not necessarily in that order. And then every time you pop a special, you gain 15% of your power back. So your special 2, yeah, you gain a little bit of power back. It's nice. Have you been planning the Legends run and found a day yet? Probably Friday, Lags. And no, I haven't even looked at it in the slightest. I'm really behind on looking at it. I'm terrified now. Yeah. Alright. Anywho. No, I'm gonna exit out of here. I'm trying to think, like, should I stay in and get this potion after the stream or something? What rank is my Hella? Yeah, rank 2. Nope. I'm out of here. Don't even want to finish that off. Isn't planning your favorite part? What's going on? I don't know. I kind of just want to do itemless, Lags. I've moved on. I've changed. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll take care of it. Not to worry. But you barely do itemless? I've done a lot of itemless. I don't know if you know this. I've done a lot. I've already done, like, I'm on part like 29 of itemless or something like that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 6.3. I'm saying I want to do itemless in 6.3 rather than a Legends run. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do a Legends run. But it's affecting my ability to plan for it. Because I know going into it, like, this is not what I want to do, really. So. BG, I will plan for you, buy Tech Boost, and use Ghost. Planning finished. Dale, I like the way you think. Where do I find this ghost character. How many itemless quests have succeeded? A lot. I only need 5 more paths. Wait, is it 5 or is it 6? 6. I need, yeah, 6 more paths. Yeah, well, that's like over 6 months. Item 6.3 would be super fun. It's more content. It would be fun, and it is more content. There's a lot to do in this game. It's. I play this game a lot, you know. I can't do itemless every day because I have to do all the other things in this game. All right. Anyway, it's getting late. I need to call it for the night, but Black Seraphim, Tolga, Yuki, MP Daniels, the co-big Ds of the night. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Why are you doing Legends Run? 'Cause I said I would. That's the biggest reason. Second biggest reason is because I do want the exclusive champion. So... do a straw poll tomorrow between Legends and Itemless. Nah, I'm going to do Legends. This might be the last one ever, though, Chris. Might be the last one. I already said I was going to do it. I don't want to let anyone down that was looking forward to that. And then I could go back to doing Itemless after or something. Can you put up the arena cutoffs before you go? Yeah, sure. Again, it's just a guess, though, so please always go higher. Okay, anyway, that's it for tonight, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been fun. Oh, excuse me. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. And I used Man-Thing in Labyrinth. I'm not sure if I'm going to post it or not. I feel like my run... I only did it one time, and I feel like I could have played better. But I kind of still crushed the fight, so I might still post it. I don't know. Trust me, you don't need to do Legends. No one will be disappointed. Abdo, a lot of people are asking, are wanting to see a Legends run, so I think there will be people disappointed. I don't need to. You're right. I don't need to. I could do whatever I want, and usually that's how I run my channel. Is I just do whatever I want. It's great. It's very selfish in a way. I mean, I do some things for other people, right? So it's not all selfish. But if I'm watching someone else's content, I want them to do whatever they want to do too. You know. That's kind of what. That's kind of what makes. It's kind of what makes it interesting, you know. Like, I know YouTube is not exactly an art form on the same level as, like, music or something, but, you know, if you listen to a band, you want to listen to the music that they're making, right? You don't want them to just play whatever tunes other bands find popular or something. And I'm going off on a real bad tangent here. But, yeah, I don't have to do Legends Run, but... yes, people were looking forward to it, so I'm going to do it. And like I said, I do want the 6-star exclusive champion. It's not like I don't want that champion. So. Do a straw poll with yourself between Legends and Itemless. I bet Itemless will win. Maybe I'll do the poll, but regardless of the results, still do the Legends run. Just to get a better feel for exactly what people want to see. BG, why you never open this egg? I try. I try really hard to open this egg every single night. Like it just doesn't open. Every single night though, I hit the button to open the egg. I try dragging it into the middle. It doesn't work. The theory goes, and the legend has it, that this is the universe egg. All of the entire universe's secrets and very existence is contained within this egg. If the egg is ever opened, we're all gone. All right. Anyway, I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow then. Yeah? Yeah. Good night, everybody.